What's up, Seahawks fans? We're going to be giving you the biggest winners and losers from tonight's 20-7 loss going up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, today's show is presented by Magic Spoon. So what I want you guys to do, go to magicspoon.com/Seahawks where you can save $5. Yes, save $5 off your very first order on the best tasting and most healthy cereal on the market. So coming up here first, we're going to do the winners, and then I'm going to be breaking down the losers of tonight's first preseason game. And I don't want to take it like too serious, but part of my job is to be able to give you guys my analysis overall on this game. The first winner is Burr-Kirven. I love the way that this guy played tonight. He was all over the football field, especially when it mattered the most. And the most impressive play that he made was on a goal line stand. It was the 3rd and goal for the Raiders. Nathan Peterman tries to jump over the line. Burr-Kirven basically jumps along with him, stops the football, and he also had 12 total tackles, the most in this game. Next winner in this one was Cody Barton, another linebacker, where this guy was flying all over the field, and I actually named him my MVP for Seattle in this one. 9 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Now, did he abuse some of the backup tackles for the Raiders? Yes, he did. But when you're in the game, especially in the preseason, you need to be able to take advantage of these situations. And I thought that's exactly what Barton was able to do. And especially for a player who showed some pretty good burst at times as well. He beat Jared Jones a few different times. He also was able to not only go only on the outside, but a few of his blitzes, he went into the inside as well. So that's obviously some of the steps that you like to see, especially when I would say probably one of the deeper units right now for Seattle is their ability to be able to rush. Now, especially for linebacker, how much time he actually gets playing time is, obviously remains to be seen. Now, again, y'all, today's show is presented by Magic Spoon. If anybody out there is looking for great tasting, healthy cereal, yo, you don't got to look any further. Go down to the comment section right now. You can click the link. It's magicspoon.com/Seahawks. One of the things that I recommend for people is what cereal would you honestly get? Get the variety pack of 4. And what do I say that? You get the frosted. You can go ahead and pick maybe like peanut butter cocoa. But what's great about the variety pack of 4 is that I'm all about variety. But if you get certain flavors that you can also mix, this is like a pro tip, that you can also mix with other flavors, you basically get like even more variety of cereal. But 14 grams of sugar per bowl, 4 net carbs, 0 grams of sugar. I'm talking about all the great tasting cereal that you had as a kid. I mean, imagine eating Frosted Flakes and it being healthy for you. Imagine eating Captain Crunch Berry and it being healthy for you. Imagine eating Cocoa Puffs and coming away, you're like, dude, I did something good today. That's what Magic Spoon's all about. Plus, they're so confident in their product, they got a 100% money-back guarantee. So if you get the cereal and you don't like it, you get your money back. You literally have nothing to lose. magicspoon.com/Seahawks. All right, let's go ahead now to the next winner of today's game, rookie Tre Brown. So he was coming out of Oklahoma in the 4th round, 5'9", 185 pounds. The reason why I'm going to make him a winner in this one, I thought that he played well at times. He definitely looked like a rookie, but he had 6 tackles. But in terms of all the cornerback play for Seattle, I really wasn't impressed by anyone, but I was kind of impressed by Brown. He also played most of the game, which I'm going to tip my cap off to him for a little bit. So in terms of my preseason week 1 winners, Tre Brown, out of all the rookies, I thought looked the best. The next guy coming up here is the only Seahawks player that ended up getting in the end zone. That's Deejay Dallas. He had some rushing yards. He had some receiving yards, 24 on the ground, 45 through the air. But on a 4th down play, Alec Magoo drops back to pass. It is a broken play, but DJ was able to make a guy miss. Dale Levitt. Broken tackle, and then took the rest of the house. I mean, over a 40-yard touchdown run, that's what you like to see, and especially for a player who has probably an opportunity this upcoming season with Rashad Penny, with Chris Carson, who have also been injury-prone. So let me know down in those comments, y'all, who was the Seahawks' biggest winner going up against the Las Vegas Raiders. If you're new to this Seahawks Today channel, if you're new to anything that we do here at Chat Sports, we go down to the comments, we look. So please let me know who is the Seahawks' biggest winner. All right, the last guy coming up here is Jordyn Brooks. Jordyn Brooks has probably been one of the most common breakout candidates of this upcoming season. I liked what I saw from him. Now, he wasn't on the field all that much, but he had 3 tackles, but he also had a pass breakup. The pass breakup is where you're hoping that Brooks can take that next step. You know that he's a good athlete, but if you want to be able to be a dominant linebacker in the NFL, you need to also be able to cover. and especially if you're trying to cover tight ends in the middle of the seam, if you want to be able to cover a running back out of the backfield, that's how you take that next step. And I actually liked what I saw from Brooks tonight. That's why he was also a winner. If you guys are looking for non-stop coverage around the Seattle Seahawks, look no further. Go ahead and hit that big red button that says subscribe. It's youtube.com/SeahawksTV. We're keeping you guys up to date on the latest news, on the latest rumors. You won't miss anything the entire season, off-season, hell, trades. We got you covered. Don't worry. Hit that big red button that says subscribe. All right, so anytime you do winners, you also got to do losers. I know it sucks, but it's part of the gig. I am going to make Geno Smith a loser simply because he got hurt earlier on in this game, and nobody anticipates to see Geno Smith out on the field. Nobody wants to see Geno Smith out on the field. Nobody wants to see Alec Magoo on the field because you obviously want to have Russell Wilson out there. But when he was out there, it was not impressive whatsoever. That's why he's a loser here. Next loser coming up is going to be Jason Myers, the kicker, because if you're a kicker, and you're in preseason, you have an opportunity to go ahead and sink a kick, you got to take it. Was it a long field goal? Yes. Was it a 50-yarder? Absolutely. However, it was not even close. And one of the biggest issues with Myers has been being consistent. And if you're trying to be a consistent kicker in the NFL, you need to go ahead and make those kicks. And not only make them, but you got to be somewhat close. This dude was not even in the same ballpark. So who was the Seahawks' biggest loser versus the Las Vegas Raiders? Go down in the comment section right now and let me know. And in terms of the biggest loser, it's a preseason game. I don't want to overreact all that much, but coming up right now is by far, personally, the biggest loser. The biggest loser for the Seahawks, and I'm just going to blame the entire offensive line. One of the biggest issues Russell Wilson has had is going out and saying, hey, I want a reliable line. Dwayne Brown, this entire offseason, is like, you guys need to pay me. I'm the best tackle on this team. I'm the best offensive lineman on this team. Nobody questions that. But the offensive line, I did not think played very well tonight. They got beat up front by a pretty decent, average Raiders team. So when you really look from top to bottom, the biggest losers, I'm going to go ahead and say it's the Seahawks offensive line. Now, if you guys have any questions about anything you saw on today's video, you can always hit me up on social media. You can hit me up on Twitter. I'm down there below at MitchellRenz365. So again, y'all, if you want non-stop Seahawks videos all season long, it's youtube.com/SeahawksTV. So before I go tonight, I'm looking at my clocks right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're working hard. We're pumping out content for you. So if I could ask a big favor, take the link that you see, youtube.com/SeahawksTV. Send it to some fans. You guys are really close to getting some live videos, but I got nothing else to say. I had fun tonight, and hopefully you did too. Subscribe for more free videos.